Dear students, our next topic is 4.3.4, that is polar and non-polar covalent bond. First of all, we are going to discuss non-polar covalent bond. The bond form is by sharing of electron, that we know because it is covalent bond. Non-polars means that poles are not created in this type of bond. Poles means that positive pole and negative poles are not created in non-polar covalent bond. As the name is showing that it is non-polar, it means poles are not created. Bond formed between two similar atoms. This non-polar bond is formed between two similar atoms, that is hydrogen and hydrogen atom, chlorine and chlorine atom, oxygen and oxygen atom, nitrogen and nitrogen atom. It means similar atoms form non-polar covalent bonds. In non-polar covalent bond, shared pair of electrons, the electrons that are being shared, shared pair of electron is attracted by both the atoms equally. As both the atoms are same, so both the atoms will attract this shared pair of electrons equally, and it is pure covalent bond. Why it is called as pure covalent bond? Non-polar covalent bond is called as pure covalent bond because of equal sharing of electrons between two bonding atoms. As the atoms that are bonding together, they are sharing the electrons equally between themselves. That is why it is called as pure covalent bond or non-polar covalent bond. Next is polar covalent bond. Polar covalent bond is a bond that is formed between two different atoms, because if two different atoms will be there, then the poles will be created, that is positive pole or negative pole will be created, and it is also formed by the sharing of electrons. Bond formed between two different atoms, like hydrogen and chlorine is there. One is hydrogen, another is chlorine. It means two different atoms are there, and bond formed between two different atoms result in polar covalent bond. Bond pair will not be attracted equally. Why bond pair will not be attracted equally? As these are two different atoms, they have different electronegativity values. It means that they have different affinities. They have different attraction for the electrons. They have different affinity for the electrons. They have different affinity values for the electrons. Like hydrogen is there. Its electronegativity value is 2.2. Chlorine is there, its electronegativity value is 3.2. It means that chlorine can attract the shared pair of electron toward itself more than that of hydrogen, as its electronegativity value is higher than that of hydrogen. More electronegative element will attract bond pair of electron more strongly. As it is more electronegative element, it will attract the bond pair of electron toward itself more strongly. As a result, when it will attract the electron towards itself, partial negative charge will be created on this, and partial positive charge will be created on this. As in one case, electron is being lost by this, not completely lost, so that's why partial positive charge comes on it, and electron is being accepted by this atom, attracted by this atom, not completely attracted, so partial mean half negative charge. This sign is delta sign, and it represents partial positive or partial negative. It is called as delta sign. It is formed as like this, partial positive and partial negative, partial positive and partial negative. As hydrogen is not able to attract the pair of electron more strongly, so it has created partial positive charge, and chlorine has created partial negative charge. There is an electronegativity difference between hydrogen and chlorine, that is 1. Electronegativity difference, that its value is 3.2, its value is 2.2. So difference between these two value is 1. That 2.2 and 3.2, the difference between these two values is 1. So when there is an electronegativity difference between two atoms, then polar covalent bonds will be created. The compound formed from polar covalent bonds are called as polar compounds. Like water is there, 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom. On hydrogen atom there will be partial positive charge. On oxygen atom there will be partial negative charge. Hydrogen and fluorine, hydrogen fluoride, partial positive charge will be there and partial negative charge. Hydrogen and chlorine, partial positive charge and partial negative charge. Now electronegativity values, by using the electronegativity values, as we have represented of hydrogen and chlorine. Hydrogen has the electronegativity value of 2.2 and chlorine has the electronegativity value of 3.2. So by using these values, by using these electronegativity values, we are able to predict whether the chemical bond will be ionic or covalent. We can check that the bond formed between HCl is ionic or covalent with the help of these electronegativity values. When the bond will be ionic, bond between elements of high electronegativity and low electronegativity, that will be ionic bond. It is represented in other bonds in which ionic bond will be there, like if electronegativity one atom have the electronegativity value of 4 and another atom have the electronegativity of 1.7, then it has high electronegativity value and another atom has very low electronegativity value, then bond formed between these two atoms will be ionic bond. And the electronegativity difference will be more than 1.7 electronegativity difference, as between H and Cl electronegativity difference value comes 1 because it is 2.2 and 3.2. 3.2 minus 2.2 will come as 2 and 2 0. 3 में से 2 get the 1, then it will come as 1. It means electronegativity difference value of HCl is 1. It is less than 1.7, so covalent bond forms between HCl. But if electronegativity difference value comes more than 1.7, then the bond form will be ionic bond. And when will be the covalent bond? Bond between comparable electronegativity values, that these are comparable, 2.2 and 3.2 are comparable, that is close to each other. And electronegativity difference less than 1.7. This is less than 1.7 electronegativity difference, so it will have covalent bond.